Hello world, I'm a Carp. Welcome back to NEO Scavenger, not the weakest guy I know, where we're playing this kind of a challenge build with all the possible flaws and as many of the abilities as we could take, which was basically all of them except for melee. And we have actually gotten our way to Detroit, which is massive because I've tried this particular build several times now and I've never gotten this far. So we're actually in Detroit. Whoever was it that reminded me that, well, told me to go south, or said that that's probably a good idea. Thank you for that. That actually was a very good idea. So, last time we talked to Hatter over here, and we got ourselves the DMSC tracking bracelet. So, let's head inside the Detroit megacity. And we read this in the previous episode, so let's not read that again. Instead, we'll just read this one. At the front of the line, the guard motions you closer. A moment of pregnant silence precedes a satisfying chirp, and the monitor flashes. Visitor pass N6MAA10816 authorized. The guard ushers you forward, and you begin down a longish stretch of empty corridor lined with harsh xenon lighting. Beyond the opening at the other end, you see throngs of activity and the flicker of busy signage eclipsed by passing people. So, here we are in the DMC. I'm gonna just go to the red gnome because we have all the skills. I've never been here with all the skills, so I'm just gonna go and see if there's something in the red gnome. The red gnome's just this little restaurant here under everything, so I'm just gonna go in and yeah, we can just buy food, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Let's check out the Haggerty Health Clinic as well. Here we can get health stuff done. I'm gonna see if we can get, no, it's only just the eye augmentation, which cost 5,600 plus 5,000, so we need about 6,000, and I don't think we need to do the eye surgery if we get the augmentation, so we need about 6,000 money to be doing something good here, and we really don't have. So basically the only spot here for us to go is a Detroit Savings Bank, so let's see if we can do something here. Detroit Savings Bank turns out to be a surprisingly tricky business to find. It has a presence, for certain. Self-service terminals are near ubiquitous, winking at passers-by from countertops, ad walls, and alcoves. But there's little more to these terminals than signage, lights, and a screen. It doesn't even appear to be a place to dispense cash, nor insert a card. After a bit of walking, though, you eventually find a Detroit Savings Bank micro-branch with more than a screen. You're outside the Detroit Savings Bank Gate 11 micro-branch. A secure, climate-controlled booth, slightly larger than a covered bus stop, sits on the sidewalk here. It has the requisite self-serve terminal on the exterior, but looking through the transparent wall, there appears to be actual human seller inside! Wow, so we could use hiding, we could use electrician, we could use tracking, we could use mechanic. Okay, let's start with tracking, because look for weaknesses sounds like the best thing we could do here right now. The micro branch isn't the fortress, but trying anything too overt would attract a lot of attention, and likely warrant a quick visit from the police. You do, however, notice that the facility lacks a restroom. Between potty breaks and lunch, the telescope had stopped out sometime. The trick will be doing it without looking like a creep. Okay, so look for a junction box, look for an H. Okay, we can look for these things. Doesn't really say that we're doing anything yet, so let's just look for them. Look for a junction box. Temporary structures like these are usually wired to an exposed junction box nearby. If you can locate it, perhaps you could power cycle the booth. It wouldn't get you the information you seek, at least not directly, but you could probably sneak a peek at her logging back in if you had a sharp eye. You still need a way to access the terminal to use that info, though. So trigger the power cycle. No, let's not do that. Let's use our mechanic things. Climate control means this thing has an intake someplace. Finding an obstruction that will make downright uncomfortable in there. If she leaves, though, it'll be to await a technician, so our window of opportunity will be short. Okay, let's use hiding here as well. You take a position far enough to be dissociated from the booth and find something to occupy your time as you wait. The booth doesn't garner a lot of foot traffic, which might explain why there are so few of them around town. As soreness overcomes your feet, you realize it's going to take longer than you thought. Longer should probably be there. Well, can I just use hiding more? Okay, well, I don't know. Let's do the mechanic thing then. Grabbing a couple of posters from nearby wall, you nonchalantly place them on the side of the booth, over the HVAC intake. Given the number of posters slapped on all surfaces around this part of town, nobody seems to pay you any mind. There's a slight fluttering as the last poster buffets in the draft, but you smooth it out and you hear change in the fan pitch. Over the next several minutes, you notice the booth start fogging up and the teller makes a phone call. She gathers some things, exits the front door, and locks it behind her. Now's your chance. Ooh! We got lock picking! Right, pick the booth's lock! Under normal circumstances, picking a lock in plain view on some busy sidewalk is a dumb move. Under these circumstances, it still is. You work your magic on the lock, but by the time you're seated at terminal, someone outside is already on their mobile, probably talking to the police. Damn. There's no sign of the teller yet, but you're betting your time here is limited. Damn that good Samaritan. No, hacking! Despite the level of physical security banks typically employ, you're happy to see that banks continue to use outdated software on their teller terminals. It's kind of funny, like, we've been frozen for, like, decades, and still they're using software that we think is outdated. It takes some time to familiarize yourself with the system. Opaque acronyms litter the interface, and nothing but trial and error eventually lead to the client services menu. Movement outside catches your eye, and it appears multiple witnesses are gathering around, exchanging expressions of shock. Hacking! Shuddering at your painful interface, you just decide to go straight to the source and run a DB query on the account. DB meaning database, of course. Better banking checking account. McAllen Kale, Concrete Forest Apartments, 3935, Tower 48, 23140, Halstead Road, Detroit, G110901. Balance 000. Ha! Well, that probably is why your cryo visit came to such an abrupt stop. Speaking of abrupt, that's the word they'll use to describe the life of crime if you don't get out of here fast. The accumulated number of bystanders and echoing sirens means it's time to go. Oh, we just got out of there! Well, hello! That's nice. I was really expecting us to having to run away from police, but okay. So, well, let's head to Concrete Forest Apartments then. Arriving at Concrete Forest Apartments, you immediately see the resemblance. Towering structures stand at regular intervals, like giant artificial trees. Crisscrossing laundry lines, string lights, and country code balcony modifications complete the illusion. Below, the ground is an organic patchwork of community gardens and trash heaps. Gutted husks, cars, and playgrounds. Those who call the forest home, and those who sleep in its shadow. It feels a bit like a street fair collided with a refugee camp in the ghetto. You step in the block and start looking around. There's a canteen truck strategically pushing curbside near the main walk. People are lined up at the illuminated side window, and a mixture of steam and smoke stream from its openings. Nearby, music booms from where a crowd has gathered. It's all bobbing shoulders and legs from here, but you do see a car's hatchback sticking up from near the center. One of the towers has a C-store at the ground level. A lonely few are inside, but it doesn't seem very popular. And there's the ubiquitous knockoff vendor barking at passers-by. Let's check out the crowd. The sidewalk is vibrating with bass as you approach, and the scene begins to make a bit more sense. A wide-body metallic red hatchback is parked near the center, its doors and hatch wide open to expose an array of lights, speakers, and subs. You can almost feel the air move in time with the beat. I mean, yeah, that's what sound is movement of the air, anyways. Okay, meanwhile, b-boys are taking turns, mixing moves and styles both familiar and strange. It astounds you how the human body can do these things, how humans still push the boundaries of an art form older than you can imagine. The high positive energy feels so foreign after days in the wild. Everything out there seems to be forgotten in this hot bath of sound and energy. You stick around a few moments more, soaking up raw culture, then turn back to matters at hand. Okay, let's check out the convenience store. In major towers like this, you'll often find a convenience store on ground level, like what one would find at a gas station. It's filled with things that work in emergency, but nothing for which you'd dedicate a visit. The ground space is filled with bottled drinks, junk foods, over-the-counter drugs, and impulse buys. Start shopping. Okay. What I was thinking that we might want is some more batteries. Yeah, we need some batteries in here. So let's buy some AA batteries. Put them over there. We got batteries in here. Yes, okay. And how much does water cost here? Ooh, it's actually like the amount of we get for it when we sell it, because the canteen sold it for 20. That much I remember. But yeah, we cannot make a profit by taking stuff from here and selling it outside. So let's just get out of here and let's back to Concrete Forest Apartments, and well, let's head towards Tower 48. Judging by the signage, Tower 48 is a few rows south of here. You strike off in that direction, weaving your way through the complex network of buildings, people, and detritus. Deep in the center of the block, you find number 48. The thing is easily 40 stories high, and like all towers here, has an egg-shaped cross-section. Also, like all the other towers here, there's a secure entryway. Some sort of card lock, likely to keep troublemakers like you out. And judging by the dents and marks all over the frame and glass, it's done its job handily over the years. So, we look for another way in. We could do stuff here with our skills. Jam the main door. Check out the card lock. Door shadow someone. Let's look for another way in. Let's see if we can find that. Ignoring the main door for a moment, you look around the area to see what your options are. There's a fire exit at the end of each wing, but those are likely alarmed, probably locked too, so no easier. You do notice, however, that there is a makeshift pedway that some enterprising tenants slapped together. It runs from an adjoining tower to 48, into a room's window. Even better, it looks as if someone is moving furniture in the adjoining tower. The doors are propped open. Waltzing in the other tower, you take the stairs up a few flights and open the door into the hall. A few doors down, you notice bits of paper and other trash have visibly collected in the hall around one open door. You chance a peek inside and discover an empty room, disused and long ago charred in a fire. The window opens into a dark tunnel, likely the pedway you saw from below. Unfortunately, it looks like a dead end. While this side has the benefits of burnt out apartment, the other end looks rather occupied. What's more, they seem keenly displeased with the pedway and have gone through great lengths to bar their window. Okay, so back here, I don't know, let's use electrician. Let's check out the card lock. Huh. You're not surprised. Low-cost government housing subcontract the cheapest security they could find. It's just an RFID reader, and residents probably carry apps on their smartphones to buzz in. Printed RFID cards for those too poor to own phones. Provided you had the right software loaded into an RFID-enabled device, you could probably just spoof your way through this door. No eyelashes, that's it. Well, let's check our inventory for tools. But we don't have any. What if we turn this on? Does that help? No, okay, so let's head towards the tower. What if we use... Wait, we used electrician there. What if we use hacking? Does it give us any different? No, it's just the same thing. Okay. Okay, what if we use hiding? The 3 T's to door shadowing are targeting, timing, and telegraphing. Targeting means waiting for the right mark. Someone lost in their own thoughts or unsocial enough to wait politeness over making us think. Timing means arriving at the door just at the right moment. You can't give them time to think about it or they'll be suspicious. Appearing at the last possible moment puts them into a split-second decision between being polite or not about holding the door. And telegraphing means pantomiming your intent to play by the rules. They're fishing in your pocket just too slowly for the keys, so it looks like they're just helping you do what you were already authorized to do. Fumbling awkwardly for your non-existent phone, you pretend to be startled by the other tenant. He smiles shyly, holding the door open, and you nod as you pass each other. Easy peasy. Inside, it's pretty Spartan. Industrial-strength carpeting and tile, and some ugly lavender paint. Good to see the anti-ballistic fake wood paneling industry is still in business too. The elevator bank is pretty impressive though. Probably has to be with this many people here. You step into an elevator and punch the button for floor 39. Dented metal doors slide closed and you feel the car accelerate. The ride is several minutes of humming, creaking, and an annoying synthetic ding! You hear occasional voices and music as you pass some floors, but it's a long, boring ride. It smells like stale fried food too. When you finally arrive at the 39th floor, the door opens to muffled, echoing TVs, music, and other voices of those down the long hall. You turn right and make your way to Kale's room. There doesn't seem to be any sound from within, but it's hard to be sure in this noise. You're on the floor outside Kale's apartment, so... Electrician, hacking, leave the building, knock on Kale's door, wait for Kale. Or, you know, force our way in, but that's not what we're gonna do. We're not gonna bust our way in. What we are gonna do is, let's see if we can use hacking here. Like the door downstairs, room keys appear to be computerized. Saves a load on rekeying rooms when residents turn over. With the proper software and RFID enabled device, you could probably walk right through this one. Yeah, but we don't have anything for that. What about electrician? It's the same thing, I think. Yeah, it's the same thing. Why can't we use pick locks here is the thing? Like, we can bust the door open. Oh, there probably isn't an actual, like, physical lock we could lock, so... Wait, do we knock? Do we... go away? Go... hope that we find ourselves a device that we can put the RFID thing in? Let's knock. You knock several times, but there's no answer. Must be out. You know what, let's leave the building then. Let's leave. Let's head for gate 11. Let's check out the junk market. There's a Mega City bracelet. There's cheap memory stick with I don't know what that thing is. If we take this memory stick, put it in our hand. Let's put this down here for a little while. Can we check out what this smartphone cracking software? Okay, can we use it for this somehow? Can we now crack this smartphone? Okay, let's see. What if we put this? Can't put that in there. Damn it. If we sell this, let's take the power out of there. Let's see, if we sell this. Wait, it didn't actually. Okay, what if we let it have power and then sell it? It's value 17, on. Value 17. So the stuff that's in there is valueless, it would seem, and we just can't. Like, if we could somehow get rid of this stuff in here, we could put this cracking software in here, and I think that would probably maybe help us. Don't know, but hey, oh, we can check out the time right now. It's 15:33. Well, what we can do right now is let's go look around Detroit sprawl here. No, we don't want to do anything bad to you. We'll just offer to talk. Was it the 55 by the O2? He stopped speaking to the radio, disappointed at the interrupter. What do you need? Let's ask about the swamp. What's the story with the swamp? Chemical wash, he responds quickly. Nobody's permitted down there. Highly toxic. Yeah, well why? Some crops got out of control back in the day. Had to burn them with chemicals. His radio pipes up and he turns slightly from you. Then he walks away, speaking into the mic. Okay, so, cause what? Oh, where? Oh, right. We need to put one of these strings on. Where is the thing? There. Rifle scope. Oh, not enough moves left. Oh, it's getting dark. Nice. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, but the junk market gets renewed every night, so that there. Take that scrap paper. Okay, because if we had water close by, like a place that would actually give water, we could grab water and sell it and hope to make a little bit of money here, but kind of looks like that is not the oh, there's water. How did I miss that? Oh, more of you guys. Let's offer a ceasefire. Right. Okay, so here we can get water. We can fill all of our water bottles. Is that all of our water bottles filled? Also, you should not be on our back. Most definitely not. You should be over here. Yeah, I feel like that's all of our bottles. Let's empty that out. Grab some more. Right. Then we can use one of these communal fires. Oh, there was a communal fire here. There are communal fires in these places occasionally. Here's one. No. Warned by... Oh, it's here. Right, I always forget that it's in the rest spot, actually. And now, with that, we can boil this water. Where's... Oh, it's in food, right? We'll boil all the water we got. I hope that was all the water we got. Come on, I know I got more bottles. So where... Oh right, they're all in here. Need to put this... Come on. It's one of those annoying things about this game occasionally. Wait, what? Empty that out. Put this in there. That's sterilized. Drink that. Right. And for the junk market. Has this renewed? Easy AK. Ooh. Ooh. It has renewed. So we'll buy this smartphone. I will sell this one. Oh, we'll take the battery though. We'll keep that. And now we can. Oh, and sell some water at least. Yeah, we can sell all the water we have here basically, and we could make a lot of money that way. It takes a lot of time. So, if we put, but we can't put that in there. What is this? Easy. Can we put that in there? No. What is this? Tablet cracking software. Okay, why can't we use? Do we need to turn on to put the software? Insufficient charges. Wait, what? We put power in there, didn't we? Pretty sure we did. Okay. Well, we can find power from here. That's for sure. See out. Power in there. Turn this on. Okay, can't put that in there. I wonder if just having a phone would be enough. Okay, let's go try it. Let's get the bat to Detroit. Let's go to Concrete First Apartments. Let's go to Tower 48. Let's use hacking. Check your inventory for tools. I mean, we have the smartphone. Really hoping that that's just all we need. Okay. Apparently not. If we put it here. Did realize that we have it? No. Okay, I'm not really sure how we're supposed to do this thing here. Okay, actually, let's read this again. It's just an RFID. Doesn't require absolute smartphone. Print an RFID. Provided you have the right software load an RFID-enabled device, you could probably just spoof your way. Okay, so we don't have the right software. The software we had is not the right software. So let's get back outside. And how would we find the right software? Yeah, they changed the stuff they're selling here. That's clear. Because, well, they didn't have this. We can't even put this software in the phone. I mean, smartphone cracking software. This is a smartphone. Why can't we put the software inside the phone? I don't get it. Well, let's sleep here. I mean, we can just sleep here. It's safe. Yeah, we'll just keep sleeping. Oh, crap. One reason we really shouldn't be sleeping here is that if our shopping cart falls apart, all of our stuff goes in here. And that would not be a good thing. Okay, so we're thirsty, but we got water in here. Let's just make sure that it is sterilized. It is. Let's drink so we're no longer thirsty. And yeah. You know what I think we're gonna do? I'm gonna spend a couple days selling water here, and hoping that the things they're selling here change, or that we can so we can find some kind of hacking software, because it changes every day. So I just need to spend a day to have it changed, and then we'll be good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, and that's gonna do between episodes. So I'm gonna get back to you once we find some new software from here that we can hopefully use to hack these things. But yeah, we're gonna end this episode here. I'm Carp. This has been NEO Scavenger, not the weakest guy I know. Goodbye, world. Thanks for watching. See you next time.